Hi everyone, my name is Adam Evans, and for part B of this project, I decided to do the Cricket World Cup. So the first World Cup or first Cricket World Cup event was held in England in 1975. There were only 8 teams that participated: Australia, East Africa, England, India, New Zealand, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and West Indies. And all these matches were played in one day, so it was a one-day tournament. And the winner of the tournament was West Indies, and the runner-up was Australia. So the origin of the Cricket World Cup, it is believed to start in the 13th century. In 1844, the first international game between Canada and U.S. was played. In 1859, um, they had they had their first team of leading English professionals who visited North America on the first ever overseas tour. In 1909, the Imperial Cricket Conference was founded. In 1934, the first women's match was played between England and Australia. In 1958, the International Women's Cricket Council was founded. And then, as mentioned in the first slide, the first Cricket World Cup was in 1975. So, just some history of the event. As mentioned before, the first Cricket World Cup was held in England in 1975. Interestingly, it was in the Olympics in 1900, and in 1912, the first international tournament, the Triangular Tournament, was played. And then, interestingly, the first three World Cups, 1975, 1979, and 1983 World Cups are all held in England. So there's only one governing body. It's the International Cricket Council, the ICC. And as mentioned, that is the main governing body. Their headquarters is located in Dubai. The responsibilities of the ICC is to organize and govern all major international cricket tournaments. And the member size is 108 countries are joined, along with 96 associate members. Frequency and location of the Cricket World Cup, similar to just exactly like the Olympics, it happens every 4 years. The latest World Cup was held in India in 2023. Every 2 years, the ICC hosts the men's T20 tournament for men's national teams. For the upcoming 2024 tournament, the U.S. and West Indies will be hosting a tournament for the first time. And location of these tournaments is determined by voting on bids from countries that want to host the World Cup tournaments. And then upcoming locations, South Africa and Zimbabwe and Namibia will host the 2027 Cricket World Cup. And as you see the picture to the right, the ICC has all the events and where it is going to be played for each country located, all the way from October 2023 to 2031. So the U.S. it's their first time hosting an Olympic, or excuse me, it is the first time hosting an ICC event in 2024. So the size and growth of the event. So as far as team growth, from 2023 World Cup to 2026 is expected to go from 10 teams to 14 expected teams. For new nations that are participating, Canada and Uganda are competing in the 2024 T20 World Cup, which is their first appearances in international competition. Interestingly, there is a new league, the Major League Cricket League, was formed last summer in 2023. It is formatted with 6 teams, and according to my research, it went above expectations in their first year. And in the Olympics in 2028, cricket will make an appearance in the Olympics for the first time since 1900. In the picture on this slide, it is the total prize pot for the women's T20 World Cup in 2024. As you can see, there is a big difference in the prize money, as such as 134 to 225%. So that just shows right there the growth from the women's and how they just continue to evolve with more and more prize money. A profile of event participants. The average age in last year's World Cup, teams had an average of 24 to 31 years of age. Some physical attributes that are needed. You need endurance, stamina, and mental toughness are very important for players in order to maintain a peak performance throughout the match. Profile of spectators. Last year's World Cup, there was an average attendance of 23,000. And most of the people who were in attendance were often children and families. Some media coverage for the U.S. It is only offered on Sling TV, which is a subscription streaming service. And in India, Disney Plus and Star Sports Network carry the Cricket World Cup. Some sponsorship support for the Cricket World Cup. Ligma Sports is the official sports drink of the tournament. MasterCard is considered a global partner. Nium is the official fintech infrastructure partner of the ICC, or the International Cricket Council. And MRF Tires is the official globe partner of the ICC events, and it is an automotive company. Some license programs. Interestingly, there is really only two that I could find. The ICC licensing and merchandise program. Their target is to aim to reach more fans with a range of products, apparel, accessories, and jerseys. And the Winter Alliance Cricket License Program, it's their logo on the right. Their main goal is to help cricketers monetize their name, image, and likeness through a group licensing program, which includes video games, cards, and collectibles as well. And then finally, I thought it was interesting who dominated these Cricket World Cups. For Australia, Australia is the main dominant country. They have won the most cups with 6. You have India and West Indies with 2, and then you have Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and England with only 1. And then the recent winner of the 2023 Cricket World Cup was Australia. That is it for Part B on this presentation. I hope you gained a lot of what the Cricket World Cup is all about, and thank you for listening.